What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Real quick announcement. I have started a Twitter for the channel. It is at CryptoJoe2022. I will put it in the description below. During this crash, it really kind of highlights perspective and planning and action. Did you invest more than you can comfortably lose? If you did, then yes, this is a crash. If you didn't, then this was an opportunity. We're going to read this from CNBC, and it really highlights, more than anything, perspective. It has been a brutal few weeks for the crypto market. I don't agree with that. It's been quite profitable for me. Algorand went down to, 34, 35, 36 cents? I picked up some Algorand at 36 cents. It has recovered, as of speaking right now, to 41 cents. That means for each and every Algorand that I purchased, I have made 7 cents profit. Now, you might think 7 cents profit, you can't even buy a Snickers bar with that. But when you get thousands upon thousands of Algorand, drop those zeros on the other end of that 7 cents, and now you're talking about lots of profit. And that's all it is. It's a sale. Why? Well, because first, I haven't invested more than I can comfortably lose. That's number one. If you invested more than you could lose and your lifestyle is going to change because of this crash, then yeah, you're sweating it. And you're going to pull your money out. And then when it recovers, you're going to be kicking yourself. Don't do that. Never invest more than you can comfortably lose, and never think that any of my words are financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. These are just advice from somebody who's been there. Somebody who's been in the market for, God bless, forever, it seems. $500 billion was wiped off the sector's market cap as Terra USD, one of the most popular dollar-pegged stablecoins, imploded virtually overnight. No, there were warning signs. Do Kwon, the founder of Terra, actually had an interview where he said in financial crises he has a button and Terra will go to zero and he will disappear. Now, if that's not a warning sign, that is not anything anybody ever wants to hear the founder of their project say. If financial times get rough, we're going to hit this button and the project's going to go to zero and we're going to disappear. He literally said that. Another big warning sign. You're going to hedge against a market crash by buying the market leader? That makes no sense. Because if there's a market crash, then the market leader, Bitcoin, is going to be crashing as well. So you bought Bitcoin at one price to hedge against a crash, but yet when it crashes, the value of Bitcoin has crashed too. That makes zero sense. Of course, nobody knows where the millions that they spent on Bitcoin went because they sold it. They cut themselves profit. None of that project made any sense, but to each their own. Meanwhile, digital coins such as Ether continue to take a beating on the price charts as the sell-off keeps hammering the industry. Okay, when Walmart has a sale, when Target has a sale, when whatever your favorite store has a sale, are you going to walk in, look around, be like, oh man, everything is 50% off, and snap your fingers, kick your heels, turn around, be like, that's not right. I'll come back when everything's overpriced. No, you're not. You're going to go in and you're going to get the things that you get. You're going to get them for a cheaper price, or you're going to get more of the things that you get for the same price. It's a sale. You did do your own research, right? You do believe in your project, right? That is, after all, why you invested in it. You didn't invest in a meme coin, did you? You didn't invest in something that had no fundamentals, did you? You did sit down and pull out a piece of paper and say, here's what I can spend. Here's this project. Here's the terminology I don't understand. Let me research it. You did, right? If you did, then you're not sweating. You're smiling. I made so much profit off this last dip. It shouldn't have even been legal how much profit I made off this last dip. But hey, I'll do it every time. Some investors have called the events of the last month a Bear Stearns moment. Yeah, the 2008 mortgage debt financial crisis, Bear Stearns, large bank. No, I don't think this is it. Did it reveal some vulnerabilities? Yes. Did it reveal the fact that we need regulation? Yes, it did. It really revealed some deeper vulnerabilities in the system, said Michael Hsu, acting comptroller of the currency for the U.S. Treasury Department. Clearly, you saw contagion, not just from Terra to the broader crypto ecosystem, but to Tether, to other stablecoins. And I think that's something that wasn't assumed. And I think that's something people have to really pay attention to. Well, yeah, we need regulation to get rid of some of these projects that give the cryptocurrency market a bad name. I love the cryptocurrency market. It makes transactions faster. It makes them cheaper. It does things that are going to change the world for the better. But on the way, we're going to have some bumps. We're going to have some dips and things like that. I mean, that's just normal. But so far, government officials don't seem to be worried about a crypto crash taking down the broader economy. And I don't think it will. It's already recovering anyways. I mean, people always want to be the doomsayer. They do. The sensationalism, the attention that they get, that's just life. Several senators and regulators told CNBC on the sidelines of the DC Blockchain Summit this week that the spillover effects are contained. Yeah. In fact, crypto market right now is recovering faster than the traditional market. I have traditional market as well, and I'm looking at them right now, and yeah, they're still, for the most part, down. There's a few that are green, but not really. The crypto market is mostly green. Contagion. Maybe within its own cryptocurrency market. There need to be rules to this game. Yes. It's called regulation. There need to be rules to this game that make it more predictable, transparent. I don't know about predictable. You're never going to get any investment to be predictable. Transparent, yes. Please, transparency. And transparency only comes about in two ways. One, your project is a good project and they believe in transparency. Or two, regulation makes the projects be transparent. There need to be consumer protections. Yes, there need to be consumer protections. How do we get those? I know. I hate to say it. Regulation. We have to have a goalkeeper. We have to have a referee. We have to have somebody there to count the points, to punish the bad actors. I mean, we have to. What we don't want to do is choke a new industry and innovation out so that we lose on opportunities. And that's the gist of regulation. How heavy-handed is it going to be? And absolutely expect it to be wishy-washy at first. Some of it's going to be heavy-handed. Some of it's not going to be heavy-handed enough. Some of it's going to be good. Some of it's going to be bad. But as time goes on, things will adjust and it will get better. It's not going to be easy at first. It's not. Then again, investing in cryptocurrencies in itself was not easy at first. And as time goes on, it gets easier and easier, and that's the power of time, the power of regulation. But if we don't start regulation, then it's just going to hurt the asset class. A lot of these opportunities just move offshore. Yes, these cryptocurrencies, if you regulate too hard, they're just going to go to other countries and make other countries money. We want them here. And we in the United States are missing out on the economic growth and job creation that is a part of cryptocurrency. So this is really an important space if we get the regulation right that can actually be helpful to the industry and protect consumers. And it can. It really, really can. I have run out of time. I have to get going. I'm going to leave the link to this article in the description below, along with my Twitter. I encourage you, join my Twitter and read this article. I appreciate you guys, and it's all about perspective. And the beginning of your perspective begins with the golden rule. Never invest more than you can comfortably lose. If you do that, then you're going to find some wonderful projects. You're going to find some pitfalls. You're going to lose a bit of money here, make a little bit there. But in the long run, because you can stomach the dips, you're going to make money. And look at this dip. I made a lot of money on this dip. And I want you guys to make a lot of money too. I want you guys to be successful. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on the next one.